Yo, what is up, YouTube? So today we have the new killer, the Trickster here. I know he's very cute, isn't he? Very odd killer. A man that has pink hair, is pretty flamboyant when he walks and runs, and looks like Joker and K-pop had a baby. So yeah. Anyways, before I start hating on the DLC any further, let's just go ahead and read off the perks. So we have Hex Crowd Control, which is a Hex, obviously. The entity blocks a window for 14 seconds after a survivor performs a rushed vault through it. It seems like a decent Hex. It could be good paired with Undying, but with the recent nerf to Undying, whatever. I mean, they're always nerfing good perks, so there you go. It would have been probably really good had Undying stayed decent, but since Undying has been nerfed, hexes are back to being shit. I mean, you could run it and see what happens, but I don't suggest it. I am more for just regular perks than hexes at this point. I think hexes are just too much of a risk at rank 1. No Way Out is also one of his perks. Each time you hook a unique survivor, No Way Out gains a token. When the last generator is repaired, the entity blocks both exit gates for 10 seconds for each token in your possession. So for every hooked survivor, if you hook all 4 unique survivors, which is, say there's a Jeff, a Meg, a Yui, and a Dwight, you hook all 4 of them once, you get 40 seconds total of No Way Out at the end. It blocks the exit gates from being open for 40 seconds, up to 40 seconds. It's 10 per hooked survivor. So up to 40 seconds, it will block the exit gates once the last generator is repaired. Starstruck activates when you are carrying a survivor. Survivors within your terror radius become exposed for 30 seconds. Starstruck has a cooldown of 90 seconds. Very significant cooldown. 90 seconds is a very long time. 60 seconds is a very long time. 40 seconds is somewhat of a whatever. It would be much more useful. Much like Surge. The 30 seconds of exposed, I feel, is pretty negligible, since the fact that it takes about 35 seconds, in my opinion, on average, to find a survivor after hooking. On average, if I was to guess, it would be 35 seconds. So, in my opinion, that 30 seconds, you might be able to catch people, unless you're running a Iron Grasp, Agitation, Mad Grit, Starstruck build, which is very, very, it could work. I've seen it already. People have used it. It works very well. Just like a lot of those builds do work if you can, get the survivors to be altruistic. So yeah, it could work. So those are his perks. I'm not going to go through the add-ons. There's just too many of them. I mean, I guess I could, yeah, there's just too many of them, chat. I don't want to be here all day. The purpose of the video is to play him, so we are going to play him, and I'm going to play him with my build. So let's go ahead and get the build ready, and I'll see you back in a second. Okay, so we have the build ready. So this is what I have so far in terms of perks, which is not much. We don't have any pop, any slowdown, any ruin, any undying, anything like that. We didn't get anything like that. We didn't get lucky. We do have bamboozle, so I have been thinking about running bamboozle over, certain perks. But honestly, if I can shoot people through windows, I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. Shooting people at, vaults or whatever I think is going to be good. Brutal strength is very questionable in this killer. I do wonder if it would have its benefits, because it would make the tile of the loop longer. It'll make the loop longer, so if you do break a pallet immediately, you can get more shots off. But you don't want to be encouraged to be breaking pallets in DBD as killer. It's not good, because you're breaking doors, you're breaking pallets, you're wasting time. And this killer is slow, by the way. Let me go ahead and read off some of his attributes. So he is average height. He does have a 24 base terror radius. And he is a 4.4 movement speed killer, which is as slow as Huntress or Hag or the Spirit. So his terror radius is why we are running the first perk, which is Monitor and Abuse. Meticulous in your approach, terrifying in the application, while in chase, your terror radius is increased by 8 meters. Otherwise, your terror radius is decreased by 8 meters, and your field of view is increased by 10 degrees. So basically, if I'm in chase, it expands by 8 meters. If I'm not in chase, it decreases by 8 meters. So I'm easily able to sneak up on survivors with a much smaller terror radius. And also, the field of view is increased by 10 degrees. So it's kind of like a Shadowborn effect. We also have Sloppy Butcher. You know where to hit to make them bleed. Wounds inflicted by a successful attack. Basic attack causes a mangled and hemorrhage status effect. Hemorrhage considerably increases the survivor's bleeding frequency. The hemorrhage effect by Sloppy Butcher is removed once the survivor is fully healed. Very good perk, very good slowdown perk. I love Sloppy. I love to use it in conjunction with Pop or Corrupt. Unfortunately, we do not have this perks, but very good perk. Nurse's Calling to go with Nurses and Sloppy. I'm sorry, Monitor and Sloppy as a way to sneak up and possibly get some blades in people while they're healing. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. The aura of survivors who are healing or being healed are revealed to you within a 28-meter range. So before they even hear my terror radius, I should be able to see them, theoretically, with Nurse's Calling. Corrupt Intervention is a very good perk. You can use it on anyone. Your prayers invoke a dark power that meddles with the survivor's chance of survivor. 3 generators located furthest away are blocked for 120 seconds at the start of the trial. Survivors cannot repair these generators for the duration. Affected generators are highlighted by a white aura. So basically, the furthest 3 generators from me at the beginning of the game are blocked for 120 seconds. And that is, what, 2 minutes? So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and ready up and go into the game, chat. Okay, so I'm not too sure why I called you guys chat, but you're not chat, you're YouTube, so, you know. Whoa. Are we good? All right. So the add-ons that I went with was movement speed and also initial firing rate. Just as a way to keep base injuring like not a question. It just gave me a free down. I don't think that there's a flashlight there that they can make. But I think I'm good to go ahead and hook him. Let's go ahead and reload real quick. What's going on up there? Well, Steve's already killing himself. Wow, that's kind of stupid. And we did miss main event. Yeah, we did miss it. That's unfortunate. Is this guy also gonna kill himself? Cause chat. YouTube, we don't have time for another game. So she is injured. Now I can go into main event here. We lost her. So once we're in main event, we actually have unlimited ammo. So you no longer have to pay attention to your ammo. Well, I really wanted to do the Mori for you guys, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do that. Because for whatever reason, these guys just immediately just DC'd. I guess they're just kind of like you killer, I guess. Because killers have to wait a really long time. Well, that sucks. But I can't wait to have 2 or 3 let's go ahead and kill her. The new Mori. Right on top of her friend there. Looks like the Kate got herself up with Unbreakable. She'll find Hatch, which is totally fine. Looks like she just was actually running through here. Oh, okay. I don't think we catch her though, not in time. Alright, let's go ahead and pick her up and we'll move on out. Wow. Okay. Well, that was something. Well, guys, I hope you liked the new killer. That's gonna be it. Sorry for the very quick game, but that's the game that we got. Unfortunately, I do not have time to play another. There you go. I mean, there's a new killer. Basically, he is what he is. From further inspection from this point forward, I have serious doubts about how effective he can be and how viable he'll actually be. But he's here nonetheless, and you know, we'll see. It's a wait and see type thing, I think, with him. With Blight, I've seen a lot of potential. With Deathslinger, I felt quite a bit of potential. You know, Oni, Demo, all these other killers before this killer. Twins were kind of iffy, but then you kind of figured out, you know, they weren't that bad. They were actually pretty decent. And this killer is he's one that I have way more questions about than those previous killers. I mean, look at his run. He runs so weird, and like he's so flamboyant and pink and a man and not scary. I don't know, chat. I mean, YouTube. I'm sorry. God dang it. It's kind of a weird killer. But yeah. So there you are, guys. The Trickster. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.